Hey guys, Fritz forgot to do his videos, so now Fritz is jumping on the bandwagon of all of those who have to be punished, which is now Alex, me, and Fritz. Alicia, if you want to join us, we could all do a group punishment. Could be fun. I don't know what we're going to do yet. If you're wondering why I'm punished, Fritz was supposed to mention in his video that technically I went over on mine too, because one of my videos was 401 because YouTube adds a second to every video. So from now on, 4 minutes and 1 second will not count as overtime, but as of me trying to punish Alex for it and having made an entire video with that saying it, now I have to be punished as well. And Fritz skipped his day altogether, so yeah, we kind of need to get together so we can decide punishments. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but I really like lists, which would explain why I was the one to list our rules. Well, today I'm going to give you a new list that has been inspired by years of life. And what I'm going to show you is 5 rules of advice, though there really aren't any because, let's face it, there really isn't any rule to advice giving, but I definitely think this would help the entire advice giving process, starting with 1. If they don't ask, don't give an overabundance of it. There have been plenty of times where I've just wanted to like vent about stuff. People are like, here, let me give you advice on how to solve your problems. And I'm like, quite honestly, I kind of know what I should be doing. I just want to tell you what I am doing because it's frustrating me, and I just want to get it out because it is stupid and it's irritating and hair going everywhere. And it's just, and a lot of times I just want to be like, people suck. And they'll be like, people don't suck. You need to love your neighbor. And I'm like, yes, I know that. I'm just saying this because I am frustrated with people at the current time. I do not actually mean it. So if they're not asking for the advice, don't tell them how to run their lives. I mean, maybe you can help them be like, oh, well, this might help. Well, that would be great. But don't be like, oh, you could do this, and this. Oh, and when that fails, because we all know you're going to screw it over, you can do this. Yeah, just don't do that. Because they will be like, well, I didn't ask for your advice, so I'm not going to listen to it. So then you're wasting your breath. So just be cognizant of whether or not they actually want the advice. All right, 2. If you, I keep trying to figure out where the camera is. If you ask for it, don't ignore it. I have had plenty of friends who are like, what should I do? What should I do? And I'm like, well, this would help. And they're like, oh, that would help. 3 weeks later, I found out they did the opposite, which is fine. Their life is their life, but then they have to fix it. And then they come back to me again, and I'm like, well, this would have helped. And they're like, yeah, I know. I'm like, great. But yeah. 3. Ask for it if you need it. Ask from someone who is wise, experienced, trusted, and Christ-honoring. If you do not ask from one of these people, you may get faulty advice that will not help you. So find people, like adults, that are trusted and awesome and know what they're talking about. 4. Yeah, pray, listen, obey. If you do those things, which I haven't mastered yet, but if you have, great. If you do those things, generally, you'll go in the right direction. And 5. When you screw it up, immediately stop. See rule number 4 and change. Pray, listen, obey, and change. Makes sense, right? All right, I love you guys. I will see you later.